It's hit Moses Caicedo, and that allows Chelsea to get on the ball. They play it to the halfway line, but it's intercepted once again by Arsenal. White playing the ball down the right hand side. He was looking for Saka, but he didn't find him, and here come Chelsea with Conor Gallagher to Marc Cucurella. Puts it back across into a central area. Arsenal clear into the centre circle. Havertz can't keep hold of the ball though. Arsenal though win it back, and Odegaard is brought to ground by Enzo Fernandez, and that'll be a free kick to Arsenal, which they've taken quickly. Pace is hot early on in this game. Both sides looking to play with a good intensity. Here's White to the right of the centre circle in the Arsenal half, almost onto the centre spot to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu lays it off to Gabriel, and he plays it out to the left flank, where we find Leandro Trossard. Trossard dinks a ball over the top. Havertz heads it on, but Cucurella can get that ball back to Petrovic, who just rolls it out. Odegaard was closing in, but he wasn't quick enough to get onto it. Here's Mykhailo Mudryk laying it inside for Moses Caicedo. Back to Badiashile on the edge of his own 18-yard area. He slows the game down to walking pace, probably for the first time since we kicked off. Back to Petrovic, and now to Badiashile once more, up towards the halfway line. A touch for Conor Gallagher. Moses Caicedo. Gallagher gets another touch, plays it to Axel Disasi, out to the far side. First sight tonight of Noni Madueke. As I say, only 6 starts for Madueke in the Premier League this season. In my mind, he's a better player than that, but there's evidence that there might be 1 or 2 behavioural issues with the young man. That would be a shame if he spoilt his career with that. He's a good player. Arsenal have the ball deep in their own half with William Saliba played forward to Ben White, and up to the halfway line for Bukayo Saka, who's got Cucurella snapping at his heels. Plays it back to White. White plays a ball from right to left to Gabriel, and Gabriel back to Saliba, just forward of the 18-yard line. Touches it off to his right to White once more, up to the halfway line, and Odegaard to Saka. Saka plays it in field to Havertz. Havertz off to Partey. That's good play by Arsenal. Here's Declan Rice approaching the penalty area. Ran into the penalty area. Trossard, 1-0. Leandro Trossard has opened the scoring for Arsenal with a rapier-like attack. I said it was good football from Arsenal. They played it to the left-hand side of the area. Declan Rice teed it up for Trossard. He was the man that put Arsenal ahead against Wolves earlier in the week. And Arsenal are in front again inside 5 minutes. It was a lovely move from Arsenal. Lovely quick football. Rice attacked the area. Played it to Trossard. Trossard's onside. This is going to stand. And he's larruped it under the legs of Georgi Petrovic, who might feel he should have done a little better. In fact, he may have been beaten at his near post. It's gone through. Well, no, it's actually gone to his right-hand side. He's been beaten at his near post. No goalkeeper should be happy about that. So I think that's a goalkeeping error, complete with a sweeping Arsenal move. But either way, the Gunners lead 1-0 at the Emirates with just over 5 minutes played. Mauricio Pochettino sits in the dugout, puff of the cheeks. He's already got an 18-year-old and a 17-year-old on the bench tonight. Could be a long night. Let's see. Here's Madueke, short of the halfway line. Back to Gilchrist. Gilchrist to Disasi, and Disasi back to Petrovic, who needs to put that goal out of his head, if he possibly can. Conor Gallagher, but Thomas Partey snaps in. Gets the ball again, Partey. Brought to ground, that's a foul. Caicedo's not happy with that decision, but Simon Hooper's clear. So that's a free kick to Arsenal. 15 yards in from the near touchline. just under midway through the Chelsea half, and it's swept out to Trossard, down by the left corner flag as Arsenal play. Gilchrist has gone across to meet him, so he's played it back to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu shrugs off Madueke, gives it back to Trossard. Trossard looked to play it into the penalty area, headed away. Trossard's onto it again, and he's won himself a free kick. Out on that far touchline. Chelsea are struggling in these early minutes. Enzo Fernandez, the man penalised. And it will be a free kick to the Gunners. Just a couple of yards in from the far touchline. Probably 30 yards from the byline. Martin Odegaard is the man over the ball. Declan Rice was with him temporarily, but I think he's going to leave it to Odegaard to do the business here for Arsenal. Odegaard steps back, one arm aloft, floats the ball into the penalty area. That's too long. That's easy for Petrovic. That's unusual for Odegaard. It was an awful free kick. Petrovic gets rid of the ball quickly. He was looking for Jackson, but Jackson was beaten to it by Saliba. Arsenal 3 points clear of Liverpool as we stand then, and 4 clear of City. They've played 1 more game than Liverpool and 2 more than City. But they do have the best goal difference, and they've just added to it. Here's Saka to the right of the penalty area. Oh, he's got White on the overlap, and he's played it to White, pulls it back from the byline. Chelsea managed to smuggle it clear, only as far as Gabriel, just forward of the halfway line. Finds Rice. Rice inside to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu ran into his man and went down. Ran into Madueke. Referee stopped play because he's worried that the Japanese player may be injured. I don't know whether he gave a free kick for that. I think that would be harsh if he did. But while that's decided, we're seeing pictures again of Trossard's left foot shot that Petrovic should have done much better with. The Arsenal fans won't care about that. Petrovic and his defenders might have an inquest, but that's for later on. Well, Tomiyasu is still on the floor. Oh, in fact, looking at that tackle again. Well, it's Nicholas Jackson that's committed the tackle, and he's gone over the top. It's landed on top of Tomiyasu's shin. He seems to have escaped without censure. Well, I've seen instances this season where that's been a red. I'm not saying it should be, but I've seen instances where it has been. Here come Arsenal again. All looking for Havertz, didn't quite find him. Odegaard competing for it on the edge of the penalty area, but the referee says he's fouled Caicedo. And that will be a free kick to Chelsea and a chance to clear their head a bit after that early knockdown in terms of the goal. Pochettino in earnest conversation with his backroom staff, already looking to repair the breaches. They've given the ball away again. Here's Odegaard to Havertz. Havertz, oh, he tried to tee up his teammate. I don't know why he didn't shoot. He was in the penalty area. He should have just shot. Astonishing. Here's Saka teeing it off for Partey, who shoots. It's blocked. Chelsea are all over the place in these early minutes here. Thomas Partey again, finding Declan Rice. Declan Rice out to Trossard. Rice goes for the return. Trossard doesn't use him. Goes back to Tomiyasu, who seems to have recovered from that sort of stud in the shin. Well, David Raya has come right out of his goal to play the ball. He's found Gabriel on halfway. Gabriel forward to Havertz. Havertz is hustled off it by Disasi. Good challenge. But Fernandez gives the ball away again to Tomiyasu. Chelsea can't keep it at the moment. Arsenal looking very dominant. They've got it back to David Raya. And here is William Saliba just forward of the 18-yard box. Forward to Odegaard, who's come deep to get the ball. Lays it off to his left to Gabriel. Gabriel stands on the ball. Plays it back to his right to Saliba. And Saliba onto Partey. Partey to White. He's 15 yards inside his own half. Back to Saliba once more. Saliba turns away from Jackson. Finds Gabriel, and Gabriel out to the far side now. to find Declan Rice. Back to Gabriel once more, to the left of the centre circle in his own half. Gabriel with the ball over the top. Trossard's given chase to it. There's no flag. Faced by Gilchrist to the left of the area. Plays it back to the edge to Rice. Rice comes into the penalty area, but he's robbed. Dispossessed. Good tackle. Now Nonu Madueke can stretch over the halfway line. Rice tries to get back goal side. Madueke feeds it out to the right-hand side. And Nicholas Jackson plays the ball back to Gilchrist. And Gilchrist to Caicedo, forward of the centre circle in the Arsenal half. Cucurella to Badiashile. Badiashile to Disasi. Chelsea, having looked like they might spring an attack, are just content to keep hold of the ball for a little while, get a few passes together, because they've been run ragged in the first 12 minutes. Arsenal lead 1-0. Leandro Trossard's 5th minute goal. Here on the Flashscore audio commentary service and the Flashscore app. Here is Cucurella. Back to Badiashile on halfway. He's given it away to Saka. Saka to Odegaard. Odegaard brought to ground. That will be a free kick to Arsenal on the halfway line. Badiashile, the offender, back in the side tonight in the absence of Thiago Silva, who's on the bench. Here's Saka on this near touchline, faced by Cucurella. Goes back inside, finds Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey swings it out to the left-hand side, and Trossard takes the ball in. What can he do with it from this position? We've just temporarily lost pictures at the Emirates, everyone. We'll do our best to restore them to you. We're back with you, and it's Saka on this near side. Back to Odegaard. Odegaard finds White to the right of the area, tries to play it across the box, hits Cucurella, goes out for a corner. Arsenal continue to dictate the pace here at the Emirates. Well in control. Well in control. So we wait for this corner from the right-hand side. Sorry everyone, we're having a few problems with our pictures at the Emirates Stadium. We'll do our best to restore them to you as quickly as we can. We're back with you. Arsenal have forced a corner on the other side while we've been away, so they now have a corner on the left to be taken by Declan Rice, who's gone over to that side of the field to spot the ball up. Just having a few issues here, everyone. Do apologise. We'll try and sort them out for you as quickly as we possibly can. There's a ball into the box, headed over the top of the bar. Tomiyasu, the corner was half cleared, came back in. Tomiyasu was close in from Odegaard's cross. He climbed, but he climbed a little early, if anything, and directed his header over the bar. So that will be a goal kick to Chelsea. Seeing the cross again from Odegaard. We really are having a few issues here, everyone. We do apologise with our pictures from the Emirates. Quite sure what is going on here, but we'll do our best to get back with you as soon as we can. Just lost pictures with Arsenal leading by a goal to nil. The ball flashed across the Arsenal box as we come back live. No Chelsea player was able to get a touch on it. That was dangerous though from Conor Gallagher. Hopefully we've I was about to say hopefully we've resolved our picture issues, but we're struggling again here. Yeah, the ball came across the box. It was pursued out to the far side. It was the first real piece of dangerous football from Chelsea that we've seen. Back live, 16 minutes gone. White plays it forward to the halfway line, and Odegaard forward to Saka, who just about keeps it in play on the far side, but he's on the near side, but he's dispossessed by Cucurella. Cucurella can now lay the ball forward. Finds Nicholas Jackson. Jackson off to Caicedo. Caicedo's got Gallagher on this near side. Unfortunately, everyone, we have another break-up of pictures. Not quite sure why we're struggling so much with pictures tonight. Once again, everyone, we've lost pictures from the Emirates Stadium. Do apologise. We'll get them back to you as quickly as we can. Let's see if we can rejoin. We seem to be back with you. 17 minutes played. 17 and 3/4 minutes played. It's a Chelsea corner. Their first of the game. Forced the corner on the left. Kylo Mudryk is going to take it. Puts it across the box. Oh, it's gone right across. Nobody could get the decisive touch. Axel Disasi was closest. It was a crowded penalty area. It was flicked on by Badiashile. And Disasi tried to latch onto it in the centre of the box and couldn't get a touch. Let off for Arsenal, who still lead 1-0. David Raya plays it forward. Havertz jumps, doesn't get anything on it though. And Cucurella retrieves the ball. I think the flag had gone up for offside against Havertz anyway. In the meantime, Mauricio Pochettino tries to make a point to one of his players on the field. Free kick for the offside was taken quickly. It's back with Petrovic, who plays it right-footed to Badiashile. Badiashile to Cucurella on this near touchline. He finds Mudryk. Saka snaps in, wins the ball back. Here come Arsenal again. Declan Rice tried to feed it into the penalty area. Disasi intercepted. Mudryk tried to run it clear, only succeeded in losing it. Here's Saka to the right of the penalty area, faced by Cucurella. He drifts one across the box, headed away by Disasi. Moses Caicedo latches onto the ball. Lays a ball forward, looking for Conor Gallagher. It's gone over Gallagher's head. He can't keep that in. And it's out on this near side for a throw to Arsenal, thrown in by White. Here's Partey. Partey back to William Saliba. Saliba plays it back to White on this near side. White back to Saliba. Saliba loses it though under pressure. Mudryk feeds it into Gallagher. Gallagher on the edge of the penalty area. Partey gets back goal side, back to Mudryk, left edge. Plays it into a more central area to Caicedo. Caicedo plays it nicely to Gilchrist to the right of the area. Gilchrist back to Noni Madueke now, right corner of the box. Tried to get it onto his left foot to shoot. Puts it across the box. And he holds on, does David Raya. Bowls it out. Finds White, who crosses the halfway line. Plays it forward to Saka, hugging the near touchline. Saka faced by Cucurella, runs inside him. Brilliant from Saka. Can he find space for the shot? Tried to do so, it was blocked. Really good block as well by Chelsea. But that was good play by Saka. Suddenly came to life. Here's Rice on the edge of the box. Rice shoots over the bar. Not sure if Petrovic got a touch. But he got the shot off really well, did Declan Rice. Dragged it away from Enzo Fernandez. Got it onto that right foot. Tried to bend it into the top corner. No, it cleared the bar. I think if it had been on target, I'm not sure Petrovic would have got it. But as it is, it remains 1-0. 21 and a half minutes played here at the Emirates. Cucurella is sent to the ground by Saka. We play on because Chelsea have the ball. I don't know whether Saka will get some sort of censure for that challenge when the ball goes dead. Here's Petrovic giving it to Badiashile. Just 15 yards outside his area, central position. He slows it to walking pace. Chelsea seem to have got a little bit of composure back after a torrid start here. Put forward a few attacks of their own. But you would say Arsenal are in the ascendancy. And they're ahead on the scoreboard thanks to Leandro Trossard's 5th minute goal. Chelsea have the ball though. Axel Disasi towards the halfway line. He's given it away to Tomiyasu. Oh, that's a lovely one too. Tomiyasu on the left of the box pulls it back to a central area to Odegaard. Odegaard finds Tomiyasu again. Tomiyasu across the box. Will it come for White? White puts it back to the edge of the area. Shot comes in from Partey. I think he hit his own player. I think he hit Saka. But Chelsea for a minute were rocking again there. Now they come at the other end with Nicholas Jackson, who's outstripped William Saliba, got into the penalty area, pulled it across the box, deflected off Gabriel, and Raya clawed it behind for a corner kick. Lovely counter-attack from Chelsea, who looked in trouble at one end, and then Nicholas Jackson attacked at the other. He was too quick for Saliba. And when he pulled it across the box, it came off Gabriel, and Raya got it behind. Corner kick to Chelsea from the left-hand side. 23 and a half minutes gone on the FlashScore audio commentary service and the FlashScore app. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0, but Chelsea on the attack. The Ukrainian Mudryk to take the corner. In it comes, into the centre of the area, headed away to the edge. It will be put back in by Gallagher, headed away again. Cucurella, back to Mudryk, who puts it back across the box. Headed away again by Arsenal, but not very far. Odegaard now has it on the edge of the box. Hooks it over his head. Havertz tries to break forward. Trossard gets a touch, but Havertz has fouled his man in trying to get to the ball. Free kick Chelsea. The intensity rises again in this game. Here's Enzo Fernandez. Back to Cucurella. Cucurella inside to Gallagher. Gallagher into the centre circle to Axel Disasi. Here's Badiashile on the halfway line to Disasi once more, and the game takes a breath. Badiashile to the right of the centre circle, and Disasi back to Badiashile and all the way back to Petrovic, who's in the D. The Serbian plays it off with his right foot to Badiashile. Chelsea squeeze up, force Badiashile to send it back to the goalkeeper once more. And again Badiashile has it. Lays it towards the halfway line. Arsenal intercept though. Saka drifts it forward to Havertz. Havertz chests it into the path of Odegaard. Odegaard finds Trossard. Trossard tries the shot, blocked. Comes back to Rice. Rice to Partey, 30 yards out, central position, finds Odegaard. Odegaard into the area to Havertz, off to Saka, who shoots. Weak shot from Saka. Easy enough for Petrovic. but Arsenal threatening again. It would have been onside. Havertz was being played onside by Gilchrist. So Chelsea survive another nervy moment. They've won themselves... Oh, I thought they'd won themselves a free kick, but it's come through to Havertz, who shoots. Petrovic blocks it. I think Chelsea were waiting for a free kick that never came. Here's Saka to the right of the area. Puts it across the box. Another shot comes in, deflected. Brilliant save by Petrovic. The original shot hit a Chelsea player. It wasn't on target, but the deflection put it on target, and Petrovic managed to block it. Here come Arsenal again, though. They seem to have got another burst of adrenaline, Arsenal, at this stage of the half. Here's Thomas Partey, out to Saka. Saka to the right of the penalty area, faced by Cucurella, gets it inside to Odegaard. Odegaard, right corner of the box, plays it to Saka again, who's down by the byline. Can he get it across? No, he plays it back to Odegaard. Odegaard will drift it in, headed back by Havertz, away by Disasi. Not very far. Arsenal can put it back into the penalty area again. White jumped for it. Mudryk screened it away from him. Caicedo tried to play it forward to Jackson, but Jackson was outnumbered, and Arsenal have won the ball back. Here's Saliba. Saliba over the halfway line to White. White plays it inside to Partey. Thomas Partey. Out to Saka again on this right-hand side. He's seeing a lot of the ball, the England winger. Comes inside his man and outside. Inside again, tries a shot. Cucurella stuck with him well. Got the challenge in. Now has a chance to clear. The former Brighton man only finds an Arsenal shirt. But when Arsenal hook it back towards the edge of the penalty area, Badiashile is there. And here he is again from Conor Gallagher's pass. Finds Disasi. Nearly 28 minutes gone here at the Emirates. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. Leandro Trossard's 4th minute goal. Disasi once more. Back to Petrovic. To the edge of the penalty area, and Fernandes. Fernandes runs it away. Up towards the halfway line. Over the halfway line. Still being allowed to run. Touches it off to Gilchrist. On halfway. 10 shots to 3, Arsenal. 3 shots on target to 0. That tells you the tale of this half, really. Arsenal might have had more than one, and perhaps should have had more than one, if Havertz had shot 2 or 3 minutes ago instead of passing. As it is, Chelsea is still well in the game. Here's Enzo Fernandez playing it out to the far side. And Gilchrist back to Fernandes once more. Fernandes up to the centre spot, and Conor Gallagher back to Fernandes. Fernandes in the centre circle. Plays it out to the right hand side of Madueke, who takes it nicely, but he's faced by 2. Plays it inside to Gallagher, goes again. That's good play by Madueke. He's in the penalty area and pulled it across the box. It's come to Cucurella. His shot is blocked. Cucurella again, back across the goal. Shot came in from Fernandes and went a whisker wide. Well, that's Chelsea's best move of the game. Lovely little 1-2 between Gallagher and Madueke. Came to Cucurella. His first shot was blocked, and when he played it back across to a central area, Fernandes' strike flashed just wide. We're seeing Havertz shot at the other end that was kept out by Petrovic, and another shot from Havertz that of course hit Disasi and forced Petrovic into a reflex save. Well, we could have had loads of goals in this game so far. We've only had one as we approach the half hour here on the Flash Score audio commentary service. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. But 11 of Chelsea's last 12 away games have seen both sides score, so Chelsea fans shouldn't give this one up yet. A throw to Arsenal on halfway, which is in the hands of Tomiyasu. Seems to be taking age to take it. I think he's going to incur the ire of Simon Hooper if he doesn't throw it in soon. He eventually does. Plays a little 1-2, looks to release Trossard, but Chelsea intercept. Here's Madueke trying to make progress down the right hand side again. He runs in field slightly. Plays it to Fernandez on the halfway line. Back to Madueke. And now to Disasi. Disasi finds Badiashile in the Chelsea half. Fernandez in the centre circle. Knocks the ball out to the right. Intercepted by Tomiyasu before Madueke could get onto it. Here's Gabriel in his own penalty area. Needs to be careful. He is careful, and he finds Odegaard. Odegaard just short of the halfway line. Oh, he looked to feed Saka, but it was a poor pass. It's gone all the way through to Petrovic. And no danger from that particular Arsenal attack. Fernandez, who's seeing a lot of the ball the last few minutes. His pass forward is intercepted, though, by Arsenal. Havertz finds Trossard. Havertz has gone on his bike to get the ball back from Trossard, and he's got it to the left of the penalty area, floats it across the box looking for Saka. Cucurella got there first, and Saka came in the back of him, and that's a free kick to Chelsea in their own penalty area. Saka was always second favourite for that ball, and Cucurella did well. He's played Saka quite well in this first half, Marc Cucurella. Not really allowed the Arsenal man to take too many liberties. We saw one excellent run by Saka when he got between two defenders, but not much more. Here is Cucurella. Well, I've just praised him to the hilt, and he's got the ball on the near touchline and kicked it straight out of play. Commentator's curse, I guess. White throws the ball in. Havertz hooks the ball on. Cucurella heads more up than away. And Chelsea have given the ball away again. Here's Trossard finding Tomiyasu on the left edge. Back to Trossard. Trossard can... Well, he tried a shot, actually. I think it might have deflected off a Chelsea foot. It was a pretty apologetic shot. But it's got a deflection, I think, and gone behind for an Arsenal corner in the 33rd minute. A corner on the left to the men in red and white, who, as the Premier League table stands, are 3 points clear of Liverpool and 4 ahead of City. They played one more game than Liverpool and 2 more than City, of course. Ball to the edge of the area. Odegaard might fancy a shot here. Instead, he's touched it back to Saka, who does shoot, gets too far underneath it and sends it into the night sky. Not Saka's best effort, that. As a result, it remains Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. And Chelsea have a goal kick. We seem to have had a bit of trouble finding a ball then to carry on the game. I don't think one was where it should have been. I don't know whether that's a ball boy issue here at the Emirates. Whoever's in charge of the ball boys might have something to say about that at the end of the game. Most of the ball boys are youth players, and maybe they got carried away watching the game. Who knows? Here's Madueke on the far touchline, plays it inside to Gallagher, back to Madueke. Madueke to Gilchrist, and now to Disasi. Badiashile, just short of the halfway line. Plays it forward to Caicedo. Caicedo in the centre circle. Plays it to his right, to Disasi, back to Caicedo, on to Badiashile. Forward to Gallagher, but Gallagher's ball goes astray. Arsenal have it back. Oh, they've given it away though. Partey snapped in to try and win it back, but didn't succeed. Caicedo found Fernandez. Fernandez looked for Gallagher, didn't find him. And now Saka's been fouled by Cucurella to give Arsenal a free kick, which they take quickly. Arsenal looking to inject some pace into the game. Here's Trossard running against Gilchrist. He's reached the penalty area, running to the byline, puts it across the box. Too much on it. Too hard for everyone, but we're retrieved on the far side, on the near side by White. White back to Partey. And Partey almost back to the halfway line, and Saliba. Saliba to Havertz. And now to Odegaard. Odegaard. Oh, neither Saka or White saw the pass coming, and neither went for it. And it's dribbled over the byline for a goal kick. 3 Arsenal players not on the same wavelength there. And so it remains, Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. It's been that scoreline since the 5th minute when Leandro Trossard beat George Petrovic on his near post to put Arsenal in front. Here come Chelsea again. Badiashile plays it up the line, but it's a poor pass, straight out of play. Arsenal throw just forward of the halfway line on this near side. Ben White will play the ball in. All of a sudden we've lost pictures again at the Emirates, so we'll try and restore those to you. We seem to have lost the signal altogether here, unfortunately. Everyone, I'm not sure why. We'll do our best to get it back for you as soon as we can. So Arsenal, slender lead. Perhaps should be more than it is, but it is only one so far tonight. Courtesy of Leandro Trossard's goal. We seem to have lost pictures altogether at the moment, everyone. We'll try and keep talking while we attempt to restore them to you. Let's see if we can rejoin the situation late in the first half. We'll do our best to get the situation back with you as quickly as we can. Well, we appear to be back with you, everyone. 38 minutes played. Chelsea have the ball with Badiashile. Badiashile to Disasi. Now here's Conor Gallagher out to that far side, and Madueke. Chelsea have come back into defence. Here's Badiashile once more. Poked forward towards the halfway line. Mudryk does well to hold off White. Stands on the ball, comes back into a central position, lays it forward. Jackson does well, finds Madueke on the far side. Madueke is hustled off it, but it's come to Fernandez. Fernandez lofts it into the penalty area, but Raya claims it. Went through a crowd of bodies, but Raya was in a good position. Rolls it out for Thomas Partey. Partey finds Trossard, and Trossard sends it out to the far side, and Havertz. Rice is running ahead of him. Havertz plays it back into a central position. Well, Trossard was sent sprawling there, but the referee didn't see anything wrong with it. And so Chelsea have it back with Jackson. Madueke finds Jackson again on the halfway line. Just a few yards in from the far touchline. He's got a man on the overlap, and he uses him. Gallagher, he pulls the ball back, but it's intercepted by Rice, who was in a good position. Rice clears down the line towards Trossard. Back inside to Havertz, and Arsenal are off again. Havertz running forward, hasn't got much help, and he's lost the ball to Moses Caicedo, who tracked back well. There was a player down there for a while, but appears to be back on his feet again. An Arsenal player. Chelsea have the ball in the centre circle. Here's Caicedo. Caicedo to Fernandes. Fernandes once more, just forward of the halfway line. Game slows to walking pace. Here's Conor Gallagher out to the far touchline. Here's Badiashile. Badiashile to Cucurella. Cucurella back to Badiashile once more, and now Disasi in the centre circle. Enzo Fernandez out to the far touchline. That's a good ball from Madueke to Gallagher, who swings it across the box. Jackson gets there, heads the ball down, palmed aside by Raya. I'm not sure whether the header was on target, but in any case the flag had gone up. Header came in. We've lost pictures again, everyone. I do apologise. I'm not quite sure what's happening with the gremlins in the system tonight. Not at their best. We're back with you. 42 minutes gone. David Raya with a goal kick for Arsenal. Over the halfway line, heads go up. Mudryk gets a touch, but only comes to Saka, who's bundled over from the back by Cucurella. Right on this near touchline, and Cucurella is booked. So he becomes the first man to enter Simon Hooper's book tonight. Well, that will be interesting for Arsenal, because Cucurella has played Saka quite well so far tonight. But now the England winger can run at him, and Cucurella has to be careful. It's a silly booking as well for delaying the free kick. So a free kick to Arsenal, about 15 yards inside the Chelsea half, a yard in from the near touchline. Fed forward, cleared away by Chelsea to as far as Mudryk. He's got Saliba at his back. Chelsea play out well though. Enzo Fernandez, ball played forward towards Mudryk. It's gone out of play. Pochettino's complaining that his side should have had a foul. I think he might be right. But they've played on from the throw on anyway and given the ball away. Here's Saliba trying to sort his feet out in the right back position. He finds Saka. Saka forward to Havertz. Havertz flick on. Doesn't find its intended target though. And here is Conor Gallagher to Mudryk. Mudryk, 25 yards from goal, drifts the ball across the box. It's headed away, not very far. Here's Gilchrist to Madueke to the right of the penalty area. Takes on Tomiyasu and beats him. Drills it across the box, but only finds the hands of Raya. Nobody was really closing in. He needed somebody to attack the near post there, did Madueke, and nobody did that for him. And as a result, the danger was quite comfortably snuffed out by Raya. A minute of normal time left at the end of the first half. Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0. David Raya plays a little short pass to Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu forward. And here is William Saliba. Saliba leaves it for White. White drift the ball down the right hand side. He's looking for Saka but doesn't find him. Cucurella is across, and Cucurella is taken out by an Arsenal player. That's going to result in a booking. I think it's Leandro Trossard that's going in the book. Two former Brighton teammates. There wasn't a lot of love lost between them there. Trossard came in late and stood on Cucurella's foot. He did help him up again. I think the two of them are still mates. At least they will be when the final whistle goes anyway. Simon Hooper wasn't happy with that, and that's one booking aside now. One for Cucurella and one for Trossard. Mikel Arteta's not very happy with the decision, but I don't think he has any cause for complaint at all. And in fact, Mikel Arteta's been booked for his protests. So it wasn't particularly smart of the Arsenal manager. Here's Madueke. Arsenal snap in though, get a tackle in. That was Trossard. It's not been put off by the booking that he's received. A minute of stoppage time being played. Ball played out to the far side to Kai Havertz. Havertz slows the game down. Plays the ball back to Tomiyasu. Is there time for one more attack? I doubt it, because we've almost played the minute of additional time. Tomiyasu plays it in field to Saliba. Saliba out to this near side and Saka, but the referee decides enough is enough. Well, most of the drama came early here, because Leandro Trossard fired Arsenal ahead after just 5 minutes, firing the ball inside the near post. Djordje Petrovic should have done better, but he did much better later on, producing one excellent stop from Kai Havertz and another from a shot that deflected off to Sassi, and he produced a reaction save. Down the other end, Chelsea have fired one shot just wide from Enzo Fernandez, and they've had a couple of dangerous balls across the box, so Arsenal can't breathe easily yet. But they do lead at half-time by 1-0, and they are going 3 points clear at the top as we stand. Half-time at the Emirates, Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0.